Namaste and welcome to today's episode. Currently, as population, as worldwide, we all are talking about this current pandemic. Current pandemic worldwide is in news. We all know that. It is most talked about, searched about, featured situation currently. Majority of us are experiencing this for the first time, and we hope it is not, and we hope that it's the last time we are doing it. But we all know, in order to be healthy, we need to focus on three major things. And these three things would be unique for each and every individual. It can't be same for anybody. And these three things are what my unique body needs to maximize, what my unique body needs to minimize, and what my unique body needs to prioritize. These will change according to our life cycle, these will change according to our environment, these will change according to our lifestyle, and these keep on changing. The better we understand, the better we adapt to it, the better it will be for our overall health. Now, what is happening is, I think we all know, just based on uh, adult human interaction, based on social media, based on news, based upon all the feeds that are coming, based on all the forwards that we are seeing, based on all the talks we are doing in our community, it is only focusing on the second part, which is minimize. We all want to minimize this influenza, this flu. At the end of the day, it's a type of a flu. We all are looking to highly focus on this middle category, minimize. But we have to remember, in our body, nothing works in isolation. Nothing works as a single thing. It has to work as a cohesive unit. If you have a systolic blood pressure, you have a diastolic blood pressure as well. If you have HDL cholesterol in your body, you have LDL cholesterol. If you have digestive enzyme, you have stomach acid. If you have estrogen, you have progesterone. So everything has to be in balance. Similarly, for your body, your maximize, your minimize, and your prioritize has to be in line at all the time. It is hugely around what we're trying to do is we are combined against what is perceived to be harmful. We perceive that this viral is harmful. What we are looking at a certain number of unfortunate deaths, but we have to also realize these deaths are because a lot of them had some underlying condition. The positive side, because of this epidemic or pandemic, there are a lot of people who have come out of it. So it's not we should be focusing or talking only about that harmful effect. We should be talking about what is the positive in it, what is good happening, what we are learning from it. We all need to fight the infection. That's given. We all have to, and that is where the body's immunity is all about. Whether it is an acquired immunity you get it through your genes or through your birth or through your upbringing, or it is an innate immunity which you acquire, or an acquired immunity that you get when you get in touch with your environment or you face any issue. A lot of negative combative type of that is purely focused on minimizing. So what we are saying is, don't step out, okay, don't do this, don't socialize, don't talk to people. Yes, this is needed for this current moment so as to stop the growth of this viral which is spreading fast, which does not know any boundary, does not know any caste, color, creed, age, anything. But why only talking about what you want to minimize? There are two more aspects. What should you be maximizing right now? Because when you maximize, when you crowd out things, okay, you do not have a problem. Okay, so let's say if you talk about adding a lot of good things in your diet which will help you fight this infection, okay, you will not be talking about this fear, you will not be talking about this issue. Okay, uh, so we all know that. So what we talk about is integrative nutrition. We talk about sustainable health or a lifestyle. We all know through integrative nutrition lens that to create a sustainable health, we all must do these three things. What you want to minimize, maximize, and prioritize. Okay. I think what we are doing is we are looking at an aspect, but you're not looking at these two other aspects. Okay. Uh, Trust me, it is not just a concept, it is a way of life. That is what, if you read Ayurveda, if you read TCM, if you read any health related ancient manuscripts or things, you will come to know that they always focus on these three things in a different name, by a different name or a different way. But it is all about these three things. Okay, it has been well validated that our ability to to be sustainably less vulnerable to what might harm to us is highly predictable on how well we do at maximizing things. So if I maximize my antioxidants, okay, something known as glutathione, which is a natural antioxidant my body makes, okay, my liver makes. If I focus on increasing my antioxidant level, won't that impact and protect me against this influenza if I get in touch with it? Even if whenever I step out, because there is no vaccine, there is no fixed cure about it. So rather than saying that I will not go out, I will socially distance myself, I will not touch anything, which you should avoid. You should look at personal hygiene as a prime importance. But shouldn't you be focusing on how can I increase my glutathione, my natural antioxidant in my body, which will help me to fight it in case I come in contact with it. Please remember, our past experience do not define our future. Okay, don't let that happen. Focus on what is right for you. Okay. Now, what does glutathione does? It's a natural antioxidant. It makes your body fight the inflammation caused by oxidative stress. Oxidative stress because of you coming in contact with certain harmful bacteria, virus, or anything, or because of the natural metabolic activity that your body does. Okay. Then second thing, what we have to be doing, we should be focusing on prioritizing an environment which is about healing. Prioritizing an environment which moves us back into a parasympathetic mode. Okay, too much talking about COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2, the people getting infected, the areas getting quarantined, the lockdowns happening. It is putting us in a state of stress. Okay, some underlying stress. Everybody's talking about it. I have stress. When you have stress, please remember your body's immune system is compromised. You want to move yourself back into a parasympathetic nervous system, which will help your nervous system to increase your immunity. So that in case, whenever you go out, when you take all precaution, unfortunately, if you still come in contact with it, you are in a state of fighting this properly. Okay? We have an innate immune system, we know that, which is very beautifully done, which is made up beautifully for all of us. Let it work. But all you need to do is support it by being in a parasympathetic mode, by reducing your stress. How do you do that? By not talking too much about what is happening in and around you. Talk about what are the good things you want to do in your life. Okay? So what I would urge is try and put your focus, your energy towards maximizing things that your body needs. What does your body needs? Body needs minerals, body needs vitamins, body needs antioxidant, body needs sleep. Okay, look at what is less for your body. Body needs exercise. Okay, any form of exercise at the comfort of your home is must right now. How many of us are doing it? Maybe not everybody, because we are finding an excuse that our gym is closed, I can't go out for running. There are numerous exercises people are supporting by going online, which you can learn at the comfort of your home and you can perform. Try doing it. Get things which will prioritize. I think sleep is something which all of us or most of us are getting compromised right now because of this epidemic or pandemic. Try and go back to your normal routine. Okay, there are certain things which are outside your circle of life, circle of influence. Don't try to control it. Let the experts do what they are best doing it. Follow their advice. Okay, stay at home. Maintain the distance. Maintain personal hygiene. But then don't be worried about it. Okay, rather than focus on your sleep, focus on joy, focus upon your hobbies that you've been delaying it. Spend time with your family. This will build your immunity. And so that tomorrow, 3rd of May, lockdown when gets over, I hope it gets over, you step out, you are in a better way to command things. You are in a better way to control the issues that come in front of you. Rather than looking at a vaccine or a pill that will take away the problem. Please remember, virus, there is no pill for any viruses. Okay? It is your body's internal pharmacy which will help you. Eat healthy. Eat clean, sleep, hydrate, have joy, focus on your relationship, do pending things that you've been wanting to do for life. Prioritize what is important for you, maximize. Automatically, when you do these two things, you will minimize this toxins, the stress, this getting out of focus, and all those things will go away automatically. Okay? There is no pill, there is no superfood that will prevent you. Okay? Eat basic home cooked food. Eat a light meal. Have gaps between your meal. Have a eating hygiene. Have a sleep hygiene. Have a drink hygiene about what you drink, how much you drink, when you drink. Okay, it's not a feast or it's not a festivity that you are staying at home. It's about uh, making your body strong enough to fight any such influenzas or virus. Any influenza now, we know that this year there will be more such influenza attacks or breakouts. So your response has to be maximizing what you need, minimizing which is not right for you, prioritizing something that you have been delaying for long. Next week, we're trying to do a webinar on this MMP model. We'll share the link with everybody. Feel free to join, invite your friends, family, because together only we survive, we thrive, and we fight this. And we all know we can only fight something which we are aware of. We can only fight something when we are prepared for. Let your past do not decide your future. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and we'll catch up soon. Namaste.